This episode of GUGAFOODS is brought to you by Oscar Mayer. These are hot dogs, and by the end of today's video, you will never look at one the same way again. The most common way to have a delicious hot dog is quite simple. Boil some water, throw them in there for a few minutes, grab a bun, open it up, insert your hot dog right in the middle, add some condiments like ketchup and mustard, and there you have it, the classic hot dog. Now this is amazing just like this, but some people like to break rules. Adding mayo to a hot dog for some is just wrong. But hey, today we're gonna take wrong to a whole new level. As today I'll be experimenting with these hot dogs and making something incredible. And here's how. First, I needed to find out the best hot dogs for this experiment. As you know, there's one thing that I love more than anything else, and that is beef. These new Oscar Mayer 100% beef franks are delicious. It is hard to put it in words, but since beef is kind of my thing, I'm gonna try to explain how good they are in this video, as I'm gonna be making smash burgers out of it. And in order to do that, the first thing I gotta do is to find out the best texture. Whenever you make a burger, texture is quite important. So I went ahead and diced some 100% beef franks finely just like this, and another one I threw it in the food processor, blend everything on high, and in the end I was left with something quite similar to extremely fine ground beef, fully seasoned and with all the spices needed. These Oscar Mayer 100% beef franks use a unique spice blend including onions, garlic, and smoke to make it more flavorful. And now I gotta find out which one is better, chunky or finely ground. I went ahead, got a skillet and put it in there and started to cook. I went ahead and put some American cheese right on top. Then I covered it up hoping that the cheese will hold everything together. But as soon as I took it out, look, the cheese combining everything together did not work at all. I think it would be perfect for another type of sandwich, something like a Philly cheesesteak or something. But for a burger, it's just not gonna hold together well. At the same time, I'm not gonna lie, it is delicious. Combining it with cheese is just on another level. But since for a burger that was not the best option, I went ahead and went with the second one. I threw a ball right in the middle of the pan, added some parchment paper, and smashed it up like a regular smash burger. And as soon as I removed the paper, I knew that this was gonna work. The only real thing that was quite important was to ensure that I got a crust. After about 2 minutes, I went ahead and started to scrape the edges, and he immediately went in for the flip. And as soon as I did, I thought, oh no, I think it's way too charred and possibly even burned. But I wanted to taste it anyway, so I added some American cheese right on top, covered it up, and let it melt. And this was working beautifully, because in the end, after putting it up on a plate, a closer look revealed that this was not burned at all. Nicely charred on the top, but in the middle was perfect. It was more like a very strong Maillard reaction, which is actually what makes burgers taste so good. But did I take it too far? The only way to find out was to taste. Wow. That was good. I had to immediately go in with some bread. I quickly threw it in on a bun and went in for my first bite, and oh boy, this thing is delicious. It's nice and soft, a little bit of crispiness because of the crust, and whatever it is that happened when I did that, it created an incredible flavor and texture on a hot dog that I've never had before. This was really good. But at the same time, there's one thing that we always need on a good burger, and that is a sauce. I decided to make a really classic and simple one. I started with a good amount of mayo, followed by ketchup, then some mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and sweet relish. Now there's left to do is mix everything well, and my sauce is now ready. This is a simple burger sauce that works really well. And as I was doing this, I got another idea. I mean, take a look at it. Does this look good or what? And to make it, it is so ridiculously easy, I can guarantee this one you're gonna approve. Now the first thing I wanted to do was to bring in some heat. For that, I went ahead and pickled some jalapeno. If you've never done this before, it's quite simple. Chop up some jalapenos, make sure they're not too thin. You want a nice and even thickness just like this. Then into a pot, combine equal parts of vinegar and water, followed by some sugar and a tiny bit of salt. Put that on the stove and let it boil. Add the jalapenos to a jar. For extra flavor, throw in some garlic and some black pepper in there. Now there's left to do is to throw the vinegar mix in there, cover it up, and give it about 2 hours. Because once you have done so, there you have it, pickled jalapenos. Now to finish it up, all you gotta do is get a tortilla, put some hot dog right on top, take it all the way to the edges, start by cooking it meat side down first, let it get a nice wonderful color. Remember, that's the key here. Once you have done so, use a scraper to remove it from the pan, flip it, immediately heat it with some American cheese, and let it cook until your tortilla is nice and crispy. Because after about a minute, set it on a nice plate, add those jalapenos we just made, don't forget the burger sauce, followed by a tiny bit of cotija cheese right on top, some finely chopped red onions, and a tiny bit of cilantro. Now this, I'll tell you one thing, it will please everyone. And it is ridiculously easy to make. I mean, take a look at these little crispy edges. Come on now. You just wait and see how good this actually is. Because remember, this is not the star of today's show. We're gonna be making some incredible smash burgers. And for that, I needed to have a good amount of 100% beef franks. Because now all there's left to do is to go ahead and make an incredible feast. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to make some delicious smash burgers. So let's do it.
All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, are you guys hungry?
We got hot dogs, man. Hell yeah, I love hot dogs.
Dude, don't hot dogs just take you back to when you were younger?
Yeah, they're
Bro,
great.
I love hot dogs, man.
I gotta be honest, everybody, hot dogs is amazing.
I got one question. Who puts mayo on a hot dog?
Who puts mustard on a hot dog?
Let me know in the comments down below if you like your hot dogs with mustard, mayo, or if you just like ketchup and mustard, you are very traditional. Okay, so here's the deal. Everything you see in front of you is a hot dog.
Oh,
What?
God, that's
Yeah.
so wild.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm ready.
So we got a hot dog hamburger, but as you can see, what kind of style is that?
This looks like a smash burger.
Exactly. It
Wow, this is a hot dog?
is a hot dog.
That's crazy.
And then the other one is, I would like to call it the Guga Special, because I don't know what to call this one, everybody.
That was good.
I just want to know which one you guys like best. Shall we go crazy and invent new things and come up with different things, or shall we keep it traditional?
I mean, dude, going crazy and inventing new things is at least visually cool as hell, because I've never seen that before.
So we have all of them ready. Which one you guys want to go for it first?
Burger.
Guga, I'm the burger guy. We gotta start with this burger.
Burger?
Yeah, that's
Come
too
on.
interesting. I gotta do
This looks so good.
No. No burger. That's going to be last. All right, let's try the traditional hot dog to see if we go up or down from here. All right, grab it in and dig in. And yes, with a good amount of mayo, mustard, and ketchup, everybody.
Guga, that's just wrong, man.
All right, enough talking, let's try it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Say what you want. A hot dog is a hot dog, everybody. I'll tell you that right now.
I think there's beauty in the simplicity of a hot dog, right? It's just so traditional, fluffy bread, a nice beefy hot dog. You have that beautiful sauce on top that just pairs beautifully with all the flavors. It's simple. We all know what it tastes like, but it just makes you feel like you're at home. This is great.
I agree. I just wish you put a little bit of mayo.
No mayo on my dog.
I think this is so simple, but it's what you do, you know? So like the bread we used, awesome. Hot dog, really good. And then some condiments. That's all you need.
It is amazing, everybody. But let's see if something different is better. Just fold it in half like that. Let's try this out. You guys ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
Enough talking. Let's do it. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, come on. Yo, yo, yo.
Man, that is amazing. That is really good.
Wow.
The cheese completely changes it. It tastes so good, so different texturally. It's crunchy, it's crispy, it's spicy. Damn.
You got that jalapeno powder in there, Leo?
That's an extra hot jalapeno right there, Guga. That thing punched me in the back of my throat. It's delicious though.
This one's good, man. It's like a whole new twist on it. It's in a tortilla. And the tortilla tastes really good with the hot dog.
I made quite a bit of this already, okay? And I've learned quite a few things. You don't want to overdo it. Make it almost similar to like a spread, such as peanut butter, everybody. That amount that you want to put works really, really well. It is just amazing.
And I think the real star of this is the hot dog. Like, you still get a beefy flavor too, even though it has all these other elements. It's incredible to think that we're eating hot dog tacos right now.
Right?
It
It's so
completely opens the world to the potential that a hot dog has.
Okay, I'm ready for the burger.
It's time. Burger time.
Enough talking, let's give this a try right now. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hell no, that's crazy. Wow, it's so soft in the middle.
Super tender, nice and savory. The sauce brings it together because the sauce is slightly sweet, then it just brings it all together, everybody. Wow. And you, as a salt savant, what do you think?
I think it's perfect, on the money on the salt. Like you said, the sauce really balances out all those flavors, so it doesn't taste too salty, even though I would prefer it to taste too salty. But it's just a really delicious, and I can't believe I'm saying this, it's a really delicious burger.
Right.
It's so good. Honestly, it's just so good.
It's a hot dog, bro.
This is the best hot dog I've ever had right here.
This is wild. You're expecting kind of like a hot dog texture, but when you bite it, you have that on the crust, but then on the inside, it's super soft and crumbly almost. It's so good. With the sauce and the bread, it's just fire.
Very delicious, highly recommend. Just use the technique right. Make sure that when you're scooping it and flipping it, do it gently because the meat is nice and soft, everybody. So, let's see. Which one is your favorite one?
The Guga special.
You, what do you think?
Burger, all day.
I agree. I'm the burger guy. The burger for me at least is better, everybody.
The
It's
burger
delicious.
is a close second for me.
Regardless which way you have your hot dogs, I highly recommend you giving the 2 new ones that we just tried, everybody. Not only is it unique, it's something your guests will never expect. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you, Oscar Mayer, for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys check them out on the link in the description. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna smash this right now. This is so good. Turn this camera off right now.
Thanks, Oscar Mayer, for making this video possible. Remember, choose delicious, choose 100% beef.